No, it's fin. It's still not live. Could maybe get it working for second half.
Oh, hang on.
Come on now.
Has it gone live?
It's live, but blank screen.
And Joey, you were just saying you transferred January from Sale into Man U.
Yes, so I was originally a Sale player, but transferred to Man U for the remainder of the season.
Right, and this is your first commentary outing?
Yes.
First of many, we hope.
Definitely.
You'll be scheduling yourself in next season?
For sure.
And how many years have you been playing power chair football at nationals level?
About 2-3 years.
Right. So all the time you'll have been playing, you'll have
mostly
had streaming?
Yeah. Yes.
Can you imagine there was seasons when there were no streaming at all, no commentators? You live in a life of luxury, you youngsters.
Definitely. It's good to be able to watch the games back.
It is. So hopefully that encourages people in, it shows you the skills on offer, gives you coaching tips.
100%. Forrest with kick in here.
Ooh,
oh, great save.
High ball there. Ref's going to give it a set ball, is he? Yeah. So to have any, I can't see if there's any. So the other game going on at the moment, Man City. If Man City get a point out of their game, they
avoid relegation.
They have definitely avoid relegation.
Yes, sure.
Forest could do it with a massive goal difference swing. Looks unlikely now. They're 1-0 down with 3/4 of the game left to play.
Crazier things have happened, but
they have.
You never know.
Things like Man U losing to Tottenham when they're 16th and 17th in the league.
Yes, I was there myself.
Never. So how was it? Long journey?
Long journey, definitely. I mean, didn't get the result we wanted, but I still had a really great time. Went for the build-up, the atmosphere.
Do you go to watch Man U regularly?
Yeah, I'm a season ticket holder.
Right. And have you been to Wembley with them at any point?
Not recently.
Not recently, yeah. Is that because they haven't been?
Well,
no, they have been, haven't they? I mean,
yeah, but
they won the FA Cup.
The FA Cup, but I didn't manage to make it for that. But maybe next time when it happens.
Well, that's pretty special, getting to European final.
Yeah, it was great. First time, never been to a final or abroad for one, so it was pretty great experience to have. Sale have the ball here.
Ooh.
Oh dear.
What was Davies thinking there?
I don't know.
Perhaps Hudson gave him a shout.
maybe.
It looked like a error of judgment, but they got away with it.
Luckily. Goal kick here for Sale.
Now, we were saying earlier, despite his youth, Dee's kind of driving that team tactically, isn't he?
Definitely. He
Big
plays
presence
quite a
on the
commanding
pitch.
role on that pitch.
Not an obvious commanding personality in the Forest team.
No. But Sale tend to be a quite verbal side.
Yeah.
Which is quite key in this game, you know, to be verbal, to talk, to avoid those 2-on-1s.
Oh,
nearly.
Hudson lost his
Oh,
way.
unlucky. That's
Rogers
a Forest
scored.
goal. Hudson, unfortunately, doesn't manage to get there.
So 1-1. There's a bit of a discussion going on.
Yes.
Don't think they're going to disallow it, but
No. I didn't see anything that looked like it should be disallowed. But we shall see now.
no, definitely given.
So that's 1-1. And we're kicking off again.
So as things stand, Forest on 12, City on 14. Oh, there's a goal.
So it's 1-1 now.
Not sure who that goal's. We'll look it up. It might be that City have already moved ahead. So this to determine the relegation spot.
Oh, D with the chance here.
Bournemouth are 1-0 up against City. Wow.
Wow.
So even with a win, though, it'll take a 10-goal swing to get the goal difference sorted for Forest. So, I mean, they shouldn't give up, but be a
Tough
big
task.
ask.
Yeah.
Although they did have an 8-1, their biggest win in their history earlier on this season.
So with another corner here. Let's see what they can do from this.
D
to Davies.
Oh,
Oh.
is he going to finish it?
Oh.
Well done.
Great finish from Davies.
Determined there.
Not determined.
Unlucky.
And again, Sale are 1 point ahead.
So Sale come back pretty quickly. Only 2 minutes left. I mean, they scored within about 90 seconds.
Yeah.
There, so Forest
With the kick off.
back with the mountain to climb. D picks it up.
Driving down the pitch.
Ooh, does
Great
well
dribble there.
But
Holt manages to keep it in.
yeah,
Battling for the ball here with Rogers.
Rogers has done well there, chasing the ball across the midfield.
Forest with the ball. D battling for it. Good flick from D.
Good hit, Cooper.
Great ball.
Ooh.
Oh,
Cooper not managing to
just
connect.
doesn't manage to make that connection. So with a kick in here. Holt with the ball.
It's getting chased
Rogers
into the
towards
corner.
goal. Tries to find that flick.
Priestley looking, I'm not sure he's looking for there, but found Rogers eventually, knocks it out for a kick in. So
Dangerous
chance for a
plays
set
here.
play.
So they'll have the potential to score another goal here. Let's see what they can do.
I presume you'll practice a lot of set plays like this, will you, in training?
Yeah, many a times.
As we'd expect, comes across.
Holt.
Holt finish.
Good
Yes.
finish by Holt. Brilliant finish by Holt. And it's now 3-1 to Sale.
So Dan Holt, the scorer, and was it D who put it across the pitch? It
I
was.
believe so.
So very rapidly, a hill of hope has turned into the trough of despair for Forest. In less than 3 minutes, they've gone from 1-1 to 3-1 down.
And we are now going into additional time.
It's with the ref, clock's at 0.
Holt goes again. Just blocked off by Rogers. Still battling. Rogers looks for that flick. Doesn't manage to find it. And that's a 2-on-1 there.
Did that go in, or is
I
round the
don't
post
think
anyway?
so.
Right. So the Forest keeper sitting very deep here.
Very deep. Should be pushing up a bit more. And that's talking from experience there, as I've been in net for Man United for quite a few of the nationals.
You'll play high, will you? That'll be part of the team's tactic.
Reasonably high, and that is full time.
Half time.
Half time even.
So 3-1 to Sale.
At half time.
They've come back well there, haven't they? I mean,
yeah, great comeback.
Relatively early goals, slightly shock draw from Forest. Forest spirits lifted, but within 2 or 3 minutes, Sale come back, put 2 in, so it's now 3-1.
So we'll be happy with that going into the next half.
Right, shall we have a quick break?
Yes,
and
we
then
shall
we'll
see
come
you all
back
back
for the second
soon.
half. So welcome back to Lee Westwood Sport A. Last half, last game, last day, last weekend, 24-25 season. Forest currently 3-1 down. That's going to put them for certain into 11th spot, into the relegation zone. City playing on the court next to them live at the moment. As they are, will be good enough, or if they draw, they're guaranteed safety. But as it is, Forest are going to have to come back from 3-1 down. And a massive goal swing, I think 10 goal swing to be able to have any chance against City, even if City lose.
And we're off.
So Rogers takes the kick for Forest. Cooper on the ball.
He intercepts. He's moving the ball along the pitch, battling for it.
So I think we said, I'll just double check because we had a bit of trouble with the
Yeah.
streaming earlier. It's Nick Woodward on commentary. I'm joined by Joe Devine, ex-Sale and currently Man U player. Knows a lot of the players, Sale players well. We'll train with them.
Yeah, every Thursday. Goal kick for Sale.
Just saying earlier, the Man U team got a chance to go to Carrington training ground and meet some of the first team running players. Bruno Fernandes in particular, everyone said was very kind.
Very nice guy.
All signed the backs of your chairs. And you owned up, you've taken yours off, so it won't get scuffed
Too
up.
scared of it getting scuffed.
Is it hanging in your bedroom?
Well, I plan to frame it and put a picture of me and Bruno.
Nice one. Do you think he's going to stay? He made some funny comments after the...
I mean, I hope he does. I'm a Man United fan myself.
Yeah.
And would be great if he stayed because I think he's one of our best players. So I'm hoping he doesn't leave, but
who knows what's
who
going to
knows
happen,
with that club. But I think they're playing later today against Villa.
Yes, it's. I don't know when they kick off. It's the last day of the season.
But it will.
Might even be now. Is it 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock?
I think so. I think it might be 3:30 kick-off. Might have been 3:30. I'm not sure.
So here we've got Sale with a free kick. Davis. We'll do the lineups again in a minute.
Davies with a good hit. D moves, and
Touches
what
it
a
in.
good goal, and that's in. 4-1. Good movement by David D.
So do you want to take us through the Sale lineup?
Yes, so we've got number 20, David D in the middle. Number 30, Mason Davis on the wing. Daniel Holt, 13, on the other wing. And Jake Hudson, 17, in goal. And on the bench, we have number 7, Jack Hassan.
And for Forest, Bowes and Kett in goal. Priestley on the right, Rogers in the middle, and Cooper on the left. Meakin currently on the bench.
D battling for the ball here. Making sure they can't get through. Finds the flick. Battling for that ball. D staying very strong. Oh, good move there by D. D tries to get it round. Doesn't manage to, gets it round. He's advancing up the pitch. Finds that flick to Davies. Oh. Just manages by an inch to miss that. Sale set here for a kick in. To Davies. Davies battling for the ball. 2-on-1. In favour of Sale United.
Do you find the refs play 2-on-1s consistently? You're never in any doubt? You feel if you're caught on one, you go, yeah, fair cop.
Sometimes, I mean, I think sometimes they should call some that they don't, and
Right.
sometimes they call some that aren't. But I suppose, you know, you can't really argue with the
Yeah.
ref's discretion.
And they're never outrageously wrong.
No.
I always look at it and think, I don't know how the refs are able to judge with the game moving so quickly.
It's sometimes quite hard, so.
Yeah.
But no, I think you're right. They don't judge it too harshly or wrongly. But like you said, you know, it's a fast-moving game. It's hard to see everything and be everywhere.
And when you're training, how do you? I mean, you must be doing some training that's trying to avoid 2-on-1s. But if you're playing with teammates, you know, how do you instill the discipline to look out for that?
Well, we have, you know, Pete Taylor,
Yeah.
the United coach, is, you know, as you know, he's also a referee.
Yeah.
So usually when we train, he will, you know,
He'll ref
the games mostly full on.
Yeah.
With he'll be a bit, you know, lenient.
Yeah.
But mostly we try and stay disciplined. But obviously, if you stop for every 2-on-1, you'd be stopping every few seconds.
Yeah.
So, you know, the obvious ones, you know, he will usually call out, but sometimes it's better to keep the flow of play going.
Yeah.
Oh, and a substitution's been made. Holt's been taken off, and Hassan has been put on.
And
They with a full spin.
Rogers is off and Meakin on for Forest.
He advancing the ball, passes to Hassan.
Oh, good hit by
Full
Meakin,
spin
but
there.
Priestley not quite able to control it.
D to Hassan. Hassan working it.
Good work, good play there. Hassan just wins the kick in off the bumper of Meakin.
Let's see what Sale can do from this. Hassan to D. Oh, just gets blocked by Priestley. D finds that cross, but blocked by Priestley. Priestley and D barreling towards the Sale end. D with the ball.
Barreling, there's a good description. I haven't used that in commentary before.
It just came to me.
Yeah.
D
Can I
passes
use
to
it
D.
again?
Yeah, definitely use that word. I won't trademark it. And that's a Sale kick in. Hassan to Davies. Davies tries to get it across. Doesn't manage to.
Priestley everywhere at the moment, isn't he?
Yeah. He's a great defensive force, Priestley. Unfortunately, D doesn't manage. It's 2-on-1.
So Meakin's going to take the kick. I was saying earlier, the Forest keeper stays very deep. Hudson stays deepish, but
not as deep as that.
Yeah. Can invite pressure if the and it robs you of an extra outfield option, doesn't it? If the keeper's
Definitely.
too deep.
Some teams tend to use their goalkeeper as a fourth player sometimes, depending on their style of play. But
many in the Premiership would probably play that way exclusively. Not all of them, but
no. But most teams tend to.
It brings risk with it as well.
Definitely. But it's weighing that option. Another kick in for Sale. D to take.
Oh, nice touch from Meakin to
Great
Priestley. Priestley doesn't. Oh, he just needed a softer touch there, and it might have gone back to Meakin, but Hudson sees it safely out.
Another goal kick for Sale United. Drake Hudson to take. Good effort there. Good full spin there. Hassan to D. D tries to get it back to Hassan. But he's blocked off. D battling for the ball.
Oh, lovely
Passes
to
to
Davies.
Davies.
Close to 2-on-1 now.
Not great touch there from D. Unlucky there.
Davis recovered well.
Barreling towards the Forest end. Tries to find the flick. to D. D full spins.
Oh!
Oh, great
Thought it was
attempt
gonna
there
go
by
behind
D.
Bosanquet there.
I
but
did. Great attempt there by D.
yeah. I don't think anyone was expecting a shot.
No. D manages to win it. San tries to get there. Manages to get in front of him.
Oh,
D
good.
intercepts.
Took it off
Great
Priestley's
interception
bumper there.
D to Davies. Oh, unlucky by Davies there. Managed to make the contact he needed. Battling for that ball.
It's kind of coming in spurts, the play for Sale, isn't it?
Definitely.
But I mean, they're very comfortable at 4-1 up.
Definitely. D full spins.
Ooh, I think
Didn't
that
make
was
the
a shot
contact he
attempt,
needed.
wasn't it?
Yeah, definitely. Goes for a
Went
full
to
spin
Hassan,
again. Back to
to
Hassan.
Brilliant.
Oh. Unlucky there. D to Hassan. Hassan back to D. D hits. Met by a save though. Davies battling for that ball.
Ooh.
Tries to push it in.
You'd expect Meakin and Bosanquet to lock this up, but
You would do. Let's see what Davies can do. Oh, going towards goal. And that's a goal.
nice work.
Great goal there by Davies. Well dribbled in. For such a young age, he's a very good player, Davies.
How long's he been in the? Is this his first season in Nationals?
I believe it's his first season. He
And
was through the development league, which I coach,
right.
and he was such a great player that we thought he needs to be in national level,
Right.
as he just exceeded all expectations.
So do your development squads play in the regional leagues? Or?
Yes, they
Right.
play in the Northwest, which
Right.
we've got one coming up soon. We did recently play, and we went undefeated. in
Who's
each
we?
of our
The
games.
development team or
Yeah,
Man
the
U?
development
Right.
team. We went undefeated
That's
in all
pretty
our
good.
games. Yeah, it was a great achievement. The club's not done it before, so
So who else is in
was
that
also
regional
good.
league?
I don't think you would know any of the players.
But team-wise, Greenbank or
Yeah.
Greenbank development team?
Yeah, it's like Greenbank,
Bolton Bullets. Are they
Bolton
still?
Bullets, yeah, Spitfires.
Right. I've not heard of Spitfires.
It's
Is
like
that a Bolton club?
Lancashire Spitfires. But Sale also play in that
Right.
as is like a development
Yeah.
and then sort of a bit more advanced side. Not long left to go. Sale with a free kick here. David D to take.
Set pieces so far have been pretty good from Sale, haven't they?
Definitely.
Oh, is that Hudson swinging?
Yes, I believe so.
Yeah. Keeper on keeper there.
Mm-hmm. Is that a penalty?
No.
Goal kick. Sale tend to be very good at the set pieces. I think most of the goals, I believe, have come from set
Right.
pieces. Oh, good interception by D there.
I mean, that just comes from individual skill on the ball and lots of practice. I guess.
Definitely.
Is that another Pete Taylor insistence?
Yeah,
You'll have a lot of.
we do tend to practice a lot of set pieces.
So how many people do you have in a training session on Thursdays?
Well, obviously both teams.
Yeah. And the development teams, or that's
No, that's Saturday mornings,
right.
which
Okay.
I'm not most pleased about. I don't get a lie-in, but you know I'm used to it now. Oh, nearly there. But it's both the Man U squad and the Sale squad
Right.
training at the same time.
And where are the regional games played? Does it vary, or are you playing
No,
in
it's
particular?
always in it's where Greenbank
Right.
plays.
That's around Liverpool, isn't
Yeah,
it?
Liverpool area. So not too bad from Manchester. About an hour.
That's a lot of commitment to power chair football.
Definitely.
Nationals training, Nationals weekends.
I'm very committed.
So do you get a weekend off?
Occasionally. But I enjoy it. It's a big passion of mine. So
Good. And now you can bring that to the commentary.
Definitely
Chair
an extra thing to do, to bring to the game. Substitution. Daniel Holt on from David D. And I believe Forrest made a substitution as well.
Priestley off, Rogers back on.
Not long to go now.
So just 5 minutes on the clock.
Mason D taking that middle. Mason Davies taking that middle role. Good pass from Daniel Holt. Doesn't manage to make the connection there. San challenging. Doesn't manage to win that ball.
So with 5 minutes left, I can't see Forest
Good chance here, breakaway.
Of their 21 games they've played, they've only scored, well, they've not scored more than 2 in 20 of them, and they won 8 by 8.
Interception by Hassan.
And on the other pitch, City is still 1-0 down, but if they can draw, that will take them above Hull.
I think they're in added time. Clocks.
Gosh, they're a bit ahead of us. So that's that. So I'll double check, but I think Hull finish in 9th.
Yes.
And City in 10th.
So they avoid relegation. 2-on-1.
Yeah. City 1 point behind Hull in the end. So well done, Hull, finishing 9th, City 10th.
Congratulations to both of them.
So
Sale with a free kick here.
Said that there now has to be a 15-goal turnaround in this match for Forest to have a chance, which
great hit.
Would be unheard of. That's 5 goals
Cooper
a
goes
minute.
for goal. Doesn't manage to make it. Hudson blocking.
So mathematically with a chance, but in reality,
probably not
no chance.
No. Hudson driving it up the pitch.
And Sale putting in a solid season, finishing 5th.
Great season.
Some way and ahead of Dynamos on goal difference.
Yes.
It's a good platform to build on.
Definitely.
Ahead of Man U.
Which I think is where they wanted to finish. It's annoying, but what can you do?
Do better next season, that's what you
can
do.
Forest with a chance here. Blocked by Davies. Davies battling for the ball. It's barrelling towards goal.
Now, did you say you were on loan?
Well, it was basically a transfer.
Yeah.
We're calling it a loan in a way.
Yeah. So would you go back to Sale next
Yeah.
season?
Well, it depends on what happens in terms of the teams.
Yeah.
As the coaches decide, but we shall see what happens next season.
I don't think technically you can loan in the WFA.
Well,
because they've just got that limited window.
It was more of a transfer,
I
think, because I did it in the January window.
Yeah. But
that's what we're calling it.
Yeah.
Chance here for Forest.
Ooh.
Oh, good block.
Great block.
Great block by Hassan.
Oh, and Hassan's kept pushing up. Oh, he's made it. He's made it. Fabulous
Hassan
work.
Gets a flick to Davies. Davies tries to get it back to Hassan, but doesn't make the contact.
Can he strip it away from Bozenket's
bumper? Oh dear.
He's
Davies trying to get there first.
Though. Rogers
battling.
So, obviously a skillful player, Davies. You said you'd brought him out of the development squad early.
Yeah.
What was it that made it stand out in particular? Individual skills, team play?
I think a bit of everything. You know, you just sometimes you come across these one-of-a-kind players that are just, just get it.
Yeah.
And he managed to get it straight away.
To have him and D in the team, that's pretty powerful, isn't it?
I think Sale have been quite powerful because of that, that David D and Mason Davies partnership. Sale with a chance here. seconds left on the clock. Holt to take. Holt to Davies.
Ooh,
Oh,
good touch
unlucky.
by Bosanquet. Needed that. It was going to Hassan otherwise. Meakin breaking away. Hudson calmly comes out, takes the ball off his bumper. Davis, lovely touch.
Lovely touch. Battling for that ball. Oh, lovely move by Davies.
So can he get it back? Or does he even need to? Rogers has
We're now on 5
seen him
seconds
away.
left on the clock. Davies battling for that ball. Coming towards the Sale goal.
The clock's at 0. It's with the ref.
Hudson making sure. Oof. Nearly a
Almost an
goal
own
there,
goal,
nearly.
yeah. It's a goal kick. Rogers deemed to touch it last.
And this could be the last kick of the game.
Is that the whistle to the...
Yes, he's got his whistle in his
Right.
mouth. Probably the last one.
There we go.
And that's full time.
Well done, Sale. A great season. Unlucky Forest
Unlucky for
into
Forest.
the playoffs. Thank you for joining me, Joe. You enjoy that?
Thank you, yeah. Thank you
Good.
very much.
Make sure
for
you
giving
put
me
your
the
name down on the roster for
I will be
next
doing.
season. Will you be watching the Premiership next weekend?
Oh, definitely.
Have you got someone you're supporting to win?
Probably West Brom.
Right.
I
Is
think,
that
I think they're
you
a great
think they'll
side.
win, or that's who you want to win?
Both.
Right. That's good. We'll see how that pans out.
Yes.
So that's the end of the WFA Optegra Championship for 24-25. Congratulations to Muscle Warriors. Congratulations to GBG making it to straight promotion. Congratulations to Teesside Steel, who are into the playoffs. And I'll put the league table up, I hope, so you can see the final play for yourselves. And Joey and I'll drop off commentary. Thank you for joining me, Joey.
Thank you.
And join us next weekend for the finale of the Premiership.